All right.
What up,
Jumping
y'all?
right into it, man.
Extraordinary Planet.
Forgot to mute my computer. As that's a reminder that we're live streaming. I gotta get my credentials up as a producer that clicks 6 buttons and doesn't know what the hell he's doing. I always start off the shows with asking you how you doing, but in these times I don't know how anybody's doing. We're technically not even supposed to be in the same room right now.
Nah, we good only because it gotta be 10 people, so right now we cool.
Man.
We got 4 people and a dog and a cat, so that's at least 6, so we good.
I saw the that 10 people thing they had just said. We was at work and I'm like, shit, it's about a little more than 10. I gotta go.
It's definitely more than
They
10.
got us held up, man. They clowning us at work.
That shit crazy.
It's just crazy, like, and this is coronavirus conversation. Everybody's really just tired of it at this point. But it's just funny how, like, there's the people that don't care because they just feel like hell is just upon us anyway. And then there's the people that are just like, well, I'm going to take care of myself. And there's the people who are just like, I don't care because this is just stupid. Like, I'm going to do what I want to do anyway.
Sorry, man. That's cool, man. Just wash your hands.
Exactly.
I just always wanted you to wash your hands anyway.
I saw a video. This dude, he was like, man, it's serious out here. And he, like, hit the toilet thing with his foot, and everybody's like, bro, you should have been doing that anyway.
Oh,
Nasty ass.
Dang, that's the reason why it even exists. If you would have already been doing that.
Like, get it together, son.
Come on, man. We out here. You still was flushing that? You was still actually reaching and grabbing that.
Exactly. Oh, man. This is episode 85 to finish the intro. I'm Jordan Carmichael.
It's your boy M.
Boy M. I don't know why that surprises me every
Classic.
time.
I already know.
Oh man, we live streaming these. We're supposed to be live streaming Sundays, but I'm an idiot, so that didn't happen. But it's Monday.
It was my mom's birthday too, so we can chalk it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Happy
blame your
birthday.
mama. Mama Holloway, or Mama M, I should have said.
I don't know.
Oh man.
It's always weird trying to figure out what to call somebody else's mom.
Yeah, it is, especially when it's like depending on how cool you are with your friend in general.
Your mom, friend, friend. I don't know.
When it's always like the TV parents, or like especially like it's always a joke in black household where white kids talk to like adults like extra different.
Yeah.
Shut up, friend.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, well, who's friend? That's my mom. I hate her.
Shit. Oh, calling a friend? Oh, we're on the first name now. Okay.
Can't never call your
That
mama
changes
her
up
first name.
the. Now I gotta change up how I'm acting around here.
Yeah. If I call my mama Gabby, she's like, what boy? Smack.
Yeah.
Did you see that video of the white lady called the black lady a nigga on a plane?
I seen like the thumbnail of it, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I kept seeing it. I was like, man, I don't really want to watch this. And then after a while, after the 10th retweet of it, I was like, let me see.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man, people are so dumb. But yeah, it's crazy. And like the person, she was trying to act like she the victim in the situation. She got beat up. I'm like, man, you sitting literally right next to the lady on the plane gonna call. She called somebody else a nigga. And then of course the black woman takes exception to it. She's like, wait, what? You just gonna sit by me and say that? And then I was like, man, this is crazy. But then they made the black lady get off the plane. I mean, yeah, she was assaulting her, but it's like, come on, you gotta get both of them out of there. Like, that don't even help nobody.
It's crazy.
But in these trying times, man, what you been up to?
Man,
We have been on the game a lot, but besides that, stuff I don't know.
Nothing really. I mean, I just been kind of chilling.
Yeah.
Laying low for the most part. Like you said, we've been playing the game. Playing that little Monster Hunter.
Yeah, it was weird, man. We had played Saturday, and I was kind of like, man, I feel like I haven't played a game that long in like ages, man.
Yeah.
We was on there for a minute.
Like all day, pretty much.
Like I was like, man, shit, I don't know how I got this lucky, and I don't know. And one, it was also because the Corona stuff going on, so like cheerleading got canceled and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Nothing.
Yeah, it was just like, well, I got some free time.
Yeah, I just wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't have a whole lot going on.
You did go to the movies though, didn't you? Or you tried to go?
Yeah, I did. Man, it was locked. It was crazy.
Locked up.
Yeah, we had to go to Castleton. It was.
Because they shutting down like half the theaters basically,
say,
like seating or something.
Yeah, once they get halfway filled up, then they like we done. I guess.
Yeah, that's
the lights
weird.
was off and shit. It was like, shh, get out of here.
Which that leads into a story that I just saw like an hour ago, which is pretty well, it's not surprising, but it's kind of like the trickle effect of all this shit going down. But what did you end up seeing?
The Hunt.
The Hunt. Oh, I've seen the previews, but I'm not even sure what that's about. It wasn't nothing.
It was cool. It wasn't like what I thought it was gonna be. I guess I expected more from it.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Was it? I mean, I'm assuming it was like a scary-ish movie, or just kind of like
it was just like a thriller. I guess it was just really like psychological. You know,
another one.
It was just kind of like it was just kind of gory. I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was the thing of it. I guess it was some pretty familiar faces in it. Dennis from Always Sunny, he was in it.
Yeah, anytime not to cut you off, anytime like a well-known like TV actor, especially from like one show, is in like a movie, I'm kind of like, I don't know about this.
Exactly. And I didn't even know that going into it. Like I seen some of the people on the look like in the trailer, and I was like, oh, I recognize a few of those faces. But I was like, you know, they could possibly be in, you know, I don't know. But yeah, it was like what it is. Because
last time you had said you saw Invisible Man, and you was kind of high on that one.
Yeah, that one was
praise.
Tight. Yeah, that one was tight.
So I guess coming off of that and seeing a dudder,
it's
like whatever.
I could have watched it on TV though.
Yeah. Going hit on FXX and shit.
Exactly. Repeat on that shit. That's true. That was definitely an FFX.
Yeah.
Show. I mean movie.
Oh man, leading into the because we were talking about playing games a lot. Monster Hunter, which we've talked about over the course of like a year and a half now, and I mentioned to you earlier how it was funny because you had been playing it off and on like when you first like, all right, I'm gonna go and buy it, and then you took a lot of time off from it. And I don't know how I got you to play again, or you were just like, let me check it out or not.
I mean, it was like a downtime, I feel like, for games where it was like, you know, alright. Because I was playing Need for Speed. I was like messing around with that, and I'm like, well, you was saying that you was playing this. So I was like, man, let me I'm paid for it.
Yeah, get some out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had the urge, man, because I have said last time, I was like, man, I feel like this is going to be the game before Animal Crossing. And I don't know exactly why. I just kind of, because it's one of those games that for anybody that's played it where there's an objective on the story mode, and it's like, you know, level up gear, and, you know, kind of, and that's been the story for Monster Hunter for a long time, but, you know, that's a little more popular for a lot of gamers these days when it comes to, like, Division or Destiny or even Call of Duty in some ways. But, you know, you kind of have to make your own fun out of it a little bit. And for a while, I was like, man, I don't want to do this. I'm just kind of like, I felt like I was fighting the same stuff where I just hit like a wall. And then now I'm kind of like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of stuff that they added, but there's also stuff that I hadn't did anyway. And plus, I was just kind of trash. And I feel like I'm getting better. But yeah, it's just I just some weird urge, I guess. And I'm at like 300 plus
sometimes though. Because like I was talking to Lamont, and he was like he was basically like, man, you know, I don't know which game I'm gonna end up playing, like the game before Animal Crossing, basically. And it was just like, well, I don't either, and I hadn't even really considered it. I guess 'cause I was already kind of just playing stuff.
Yeah, just back and forth.
Yeah, I had been on my Switch basically until now, for the most part. So it was just like, it just kind of was like, well, whatever I'm playing. But like the other day, I was like searching around in my games on the Switch, like, I don't want to play none of this.
Yeah.
And that's what really kind of made me be like, all right, I'm about to get on PlayStation then, because if I'm about to just be circling the block, then forget it.
Yeah, and it's harder, like, with the Switch, circling on games on that, because there's online games, but you kind of don't even look at the Switch for that in a lot of ways. So And that goes in just into like looking at what your friends is playing. You know, like PlayStation, you're gonna be like, all right, somebody on duty, somebody on this, somebody on that. You can at least kind of find like a social interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Switch, the way it's set up, is kind of like
it's pretty much just you. Mm-hmm. It's a solo mission.
But what are you enjoying about Monster Hunter now? Since you finally put like a cool weekend into it. Not that I'm trying to sell it for anybody else. I don't work for Capcom, but
right.
Free promotion.
I think I like the fights. I guess like fighting the monsters and stuff. That part is cool. And using I really enjoy using the insect glaive, and I just like how you can like
flip around and shit.
Yeah, all the little different stuff that you can do with that shit. All the little different combos and stuff. I think that's really what I'm finding the most fun out of it.
Yeah, and you had mentioned when we was playing, like, you know, we're playing this game, you're actually pretty fun. Like, put some time into it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, because in the beginning, you kind of just like, all right, I'm just kind of slapping some shit in the head, and I'm kind of getting slapped harder.
And that was kind of the thing, too, like, when I first started playing it, because it's not that it's slow, but it is, because you got to just kind of work your way up, basically, like. And it's like, all right, I'm not trying to do that. I don't feel like doing that.
Yeah, the gratification isn't instant.
Nah, but it does exist though. So
yeah, I feel because you know, like Call of Duty, if you get like, you know, for players like us, I feel like we're kind of in the level like we get like 20 kills in deathmatch, like that's a cool game, whatever. Yeah. And some people be like 20 kills, this is it, you know what I mean? But like Monster Hunter, well, and staying on that, you kind of. Call of Duty, it's like you get so many kills so fast where it's just like you kind of get numb to that action. But it's like when you take down some big ass monster and, you know, on the game, you be like, man, damn, I finally did that shit. Yeah. Like, I took that mug down.
Especially when you been fighting that mug for like 20 minutes or so. And, you know, you spend a good amount of time, like real lifetime fighting that shit. And it's like, damn, all right, cool. Now that I actually won, that was actually worth it.
Yeah, man, I'm hype you actually get into it a little bit.
Yeah, because yesterday I was playing it a little bit, and because you know how I was saying, I didn't really understand the whole, like, capturing aspect. Like, I understood that you can do it.
Yeah.
But I didn't really get, like, how you were supposed to do it or, like, what you were supposed to be doing with it or whatever. But I figured it out yesterday, so that was cool.
You gotta get that boy limping, man.
Because I wasn't doing those, like, which it didn't really matter that much anyway, but I was just only doing like hunts. But now that I know how to do that or whatever, I can do the capture ones too and shit.
Yeah, and it's just cool seeing the progression like you go through and everything, and you know, in video games obviously try to steer you in a certain direction, but I feel like in Monster Hunter you can go online and people like these are the meta weapons and blah 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 blah, but I feel like Monster Hunter, out of all the games I played in this kind of style, it leads a little bit more like you can play the game like how you want. It's like Destiny and, you know, stuff like that. You're kind of like restricted to like, this is what's good. And if you use something else, you're just going to suck for a while.
Yeah.
And there's stuff that if you don't level up, then yeah, you're going to kind of suck. But you can like get through it if you like really kind of work at it. And there's limits to it, but.
Because like that's what I was telling Lamont when he was kind of getting started, because, you know, he had picked it up too or whatever, and I asked him which weapon was he using, but I'm like, hey, it really don't matter. It does, because I know that it does, and I know that there are weapons that are like, you know, better for this and that or whatever, but at the same time, like I feel like it's the kind of game that allows you to use all the weapons that are on there. Like if it was to the point where you couldn't succeed with them, then you know what I'm saying, it wouldn't be no point in them putting it on there.
Yeah, it's pretty balanced. I thought, I know you got hiccup or something.
Nah, I was just gonna say cause that was kind of the attitude that I got like in the beginning, like with like using the insect glaive. Not like that you or anybody was like, man, get off that, man. Yeah. But you know, you was like, well, there are easier weapons to use, especially to start. But it's like, I don't know, I got kind of used to using it because I just was being stubborn or whatever, and then now, like, you know, I really like that weapon.
Yeah, and you came in it fresh where, even when I started playing on Monster Hunter 3, whatever, I don't think the insect glaive wasn't in there yet, and like a couple other weapons, maybe switch axe or charge blade. I think those came in 4. So when I first had played Monster Hunter, I think I used like Great Sword, which is big ass Buster Cloud Strife looking shit. And that's like super slow weapon, but you get like heli damage, and you can kind of flip around that too. But yeah, it's just to put out that you start out when you starting out fresh, and like especially in a world where they made it more accessible for more people. It's kind of like, yeah, I can see where you were just like, well, this is cool, you know what I mean? And like, I had never tried it for the longest, and I've only did maybe like 5 hunts with it, so it's kind of just like, whatever, I don't know. I like it, but I'm kind of like, I like my other shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
but,
because I still kind of want to try other weapons, too. I mean, there's no reason why I would only have to, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just unless that's just what I decided, but... for now, like I said, shit, it's just cool, and it's cool to like make different ones or whatever for different reasons. Yeah,
between elements and different powers and iron and bone and whatever the hell else, and it's kind of better off. I mean, to get off this conversation, we'd run it forever, but it's better off to start off with one weapon just because like the money and like resources you have, but definitely closer to the like end of where you're in the first, or at least you're gonna probably switch to something else at least once or twice, but in the beginning it's good to just do one thing. Oh jeez.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a pause on that one as my kids.
I don't have no filler for when the kids come knocking at the door. Nothing. I'm boring, especially right now. I'm in a weird mood today. Energy's not right. Not even a smidgen. We'll see. We'll see.
I'm back. Oh man. Yeah, getting off a damn hunter, but Call of Duty Warzone came out last Tuesday, so it's almost a week out. Or be a week, whenever you listen to it. And we're both pretty high on that too. I haven't played it as much as you have, I don't think. What's your take on Warzone, the newest battle royale?
I think it's fun. I like that it's got a little bit of variety in it, like in that little mini game basically that you get to have a little 1v1 session is cool. I mean, as far as battle royales go, this is up there, like, you know what I'm saying?
Up there.
Like, on the list, I suppose, like up there with like Apex and stuff, way better than Blackout.
Yeah, way better.
Because I never really cared about Blackout anyway. Even like when we first was messing with it or whatever.
Yeah, Warzone was free to play for everybody. Like if you have Modern Warfare, then it just pops up in the main screen after you do like the 20 gig update. But if you don't have it, then you can just download off whatever store. And it's like 100 gigs or 80 gigs or something, depending on system. And I think it's free even with you don't have to have PlayStation Plus, I guess, to play it. But if you're on Xbox, you need gold, which is weird. I don't know why they set it up like that. But yeah, I think I like it already. Like, I won't say I like it better than Apex yet, but I'm kind of like, man, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I won't say that I like it better than Apex, but
it's different games.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, like, I feel like I'm better at that than I am at Apex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. I mean, just
the way it's gone so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's more familiar.
Yeah.
Cause even with Blackout, it seemed like the mechanics on Blackout were even different from like the regular multiplayer, just like the gunplay wise.
Yeah.
It seemed slower, like closer to like PUBG style on Blackout, but it feels like damn, they're getting my names mixed up. Warzone, it doesn't feel the exact same as Modern Warfare, but I feel like it's still like I know what the hell I'm doing. Like when I'm running around, like it didn't take a minute for me to like figure it out.
I'm trying to adjust.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's way less like shit to kind of keep a handle of, because in Blackout you had like all the perks and everything like that, and like all the different drops, and those are still there a little bit, but they lessened it. They kind of streamlined it in Warzone.
Yeah, because of shit, I don't even know what you have to do on that mode.
It was a lot more menu shit to kind of click through and worry about, at least to me. But yeah, with Warzone, it seems like they were just like, let's kind of dial it back in a way that people are gonna have options, but it's not gonna be like so overwhelming. Cause in Warzone, you can get kill streaks, but you only have hold one at a time, and you only get them in like rare drops or like certain, or like buy them from like crates and stuff. But yeah, like the gunplay is smooth. It seems like the time to kill on there is like pretty fast. I don't know if that's just me or not. Even with people having like full armor, and maybe I'm just
it is. I feel like it is. I agree with you.
Because even with like comparing it to Apex, which we put like a lot of time in, I'm not good like that or anything, but I don't know. I don't know if it's because I don't know what it is. There's something about Warzone felt like slightly refreshing, even though it is just Call of Duty in a way. Yeah. Like, I don't know what it is, but shit, a lot of people seem to be liking it online, which I'm surprised. I thought I'd see a lot more like, man, fuck this game, man. It's Call of Duty Battle Royale, man. This is trash.
But I think it's like they took it and went kind of in their own direction this time. Like, I feel like with Blackout, they was just trying to be like a battle royale like the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? And this time they kind of was like, okay, but how can we make like a Call of Duty battle royale? Because like with the like implementation, I don't know.
Implementation? Okay, I was like, where are we going here?
Anyway, with them adding like, for if you die, then you get captured and you go back to the gulag, and then you got to fight your way out basically.
To get respawned into the Royale area, yeah.
That's pretty. I think that to me is what's refreshing about it, because it's like I said, like a game within a game, or it gives you more incentive to keep playing. Yeah. Even if you get knocked out or whatever.
Yeah, and it's because they do it in a way that doesn't feel like broken, because like you said, it is 1v1, but like anything could happen in those, and it's random on the weapon you get. So it's never like you're for sure, you know what's gonna happen. Yeah. And even when you get back, like you gotta hope like your teammates is there, and
or figure out where they at if they're not where you got left off at or whatever.
And even like one of the biggest differences with Warzone is that you start off with a pistol on drop. Yeah. So in every other, as far as I know, every other battle royale that people even give a damn about,
you gotta go find it.
Yeah, you gotta find a stick or something.
Yeah. That does make a big difference.
See, I mean, I don't think I've gotten a kill with the pistol in the beginning yet. Typically, when I had dropped, it wasn't like too crowded just yet, but it helps though, because you don't feel like it's helpless. And even with it being Warzone being 150 people, which at first is kind of like 150, like I don't know what damn sis. And right now with teams of 3 only, so what's that? 3 divided by the 150 is like 15, whatever teams, some shit like that. I don't know. Look at me, you know. Some shit like that.
Don't
but
look this way.
I'm trying to think of how many teams that is. What is that? 30 times 5? Whatever the fuck I'm thinking.
I'm saying, because I'm not helping even a little bit.
Oh God, I should have that. I should have just had that right off my head. Anyway, that sound like a damn idiot, but
that makes up for my little stumble earlier. Now we eat.
Gotcha. Shoot, what was I about to say to that? But yeah, it's just what they did to make it different, and like you said, it seemed like there's like we gonna make it Call of Duty, but we gonna learn from our mistakes and other people's mistakes. And I mean, right now, and it's it's probably honeymoon phase a little bit.
Yeah, cause it's something new.
But like, cause like on Twitch, last I saw, probably like a couple hours ago, they were at like 268,000 or high 200,000 on viewers, and that's like beating out like every other game right now. And that's like peak numbers. Like I don't think I've seen a game do that high since like Fortnite at its peak, like Drake on there with ninja type stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so being up there, and it'll drop eventually. But Call of Duty, when like before that, it was around probably like in the 50s to 100s maybe. if I'm thinking right. So like way lower. But you know, it's interesting to see like how viewership can like move like that and shit. And I haven't like, you know, speaking like competition, I haven't really heard about like what Fortnite's really done lately to like hype people up. You know what I mean? Like season 2, chapter 2 came out, and I don't know if it's just like, you know, Fortnite's in that stage now where the people that are playing it, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I think the only, because it seems like Fortnite's the type of game where now the only people that are gonna really jump in are like the kids that are like, the parents are like, oh, you can play that now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know that they got I think that Deadpool's supposed to be having an event on there or something. But
I thought he was already like happened or something.
I think that they were saying. I thought, well,
he was
I
in the
don't know.
trailer.
Yeah, and I thought that they showed like maybe you could get him as a character, but then now he's supposed to have an event or something.
I'm so out of the loop on it.
Yeah.
I keep letting my systems update Fortnite, and I'm just like, why am I not just deleting this? Because I'm not gonna play it. Like it's just, I'm not, especially not with without friends.
Fortnite don't get no love.
We was on it for a minute though.
Yeah, it was.
See, we so fake. You used to talk to me all the time, man. What's up, bro?
Not anymore. Dog.
Yeah.
I'm a different person now.
Shoot, what was I about to say? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to really say with Warzone. Unless you had some caveat, some kind of...
It's fun. Nah, that's you know.
It's like the parent, but it's fun. Yeah. We can go. But shoot, I mean, these are some Monster Hunter and Warzone, 2 good coronation games. Endless my fun.
Dang, that's like a vacation.
Yeah.
Man. Yikes.
Gotta make the best out of it. Oh man, I don't think I had anything else on like a what been playing scenario. Like we said, we've been waiting on Animal Crossing reviews are out. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I seen the numbers.
I click to
the
that.
Little scores on them.
Go to Metacritic. It is at like a 90-ish. I saw. As I look for stuff on my computer. I'm sorry for the clicks. It's got a 91% on Metacritic right now. I listened to Kinda Funny's review on it with Greg and Joey, and then I listened to Game Explain with Steve. Is it Steve? But I mean, they pretty much everybody's like it, pretty high on it. I know we're like hyped to play it come Friday. We'll see how like GameStop and different stores like handle in the next few days, because we don't know what the fuck's about to happen right now. Because I know you're gonna probably get a digital. I think you said.
Yeah, I'm just messing with the digital.
I was gonna get it physical because I had pre-ordered it at GameStop, because I was like, I'll give you the pre-order number you want. Let me switch over. Give you the pre-order number you want. But now I'm just like, shoot, might have to just buy a digital, because I ain't let people leave the house.
No more than 10, man. No more than 10.
My daughter's pretty hype about playing it, so hopefully it works out for her. I'm surprised. I'm kind of surprised that it's getting such high reviews, honestly. Okay.
Well, another brief intermission.
Yeah. Tap dance.
Not gonna happen. Yes, and again, whilst he goes to check on the children, well, not this time. This time he's gonna check on the oven for the children. I'm sure they need to eat some food. That's what kids do. Talking like that, man, that's crazy. I'm just gonna get on my, I'm just gonna surf the web quietly for a while, for at least the next 5 to 10 seconds. So I'll probably get on Twitter. And now
I'm back again. That's when the crowd in the studio. Oh yeah. That's what happens when your wife's working mandatory overtime and you got children and stuff. But Yeah, man. Monster Hunter. Nope, we're talking Animal Crossing. I went like 20 minutes back. I'm like, what are we talking about? Oh, God. But yeah, getting high reviews, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to probably get closer to like, I mean, there's some like 8s and like 80s and whatever, but for some reason I felt like it was going to be closer in that range on the average, but it's still early. Yeah, now I'm out of breath because I'm out of shape and I ran up the stairs. But oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm excited. We're not going to talk about that, I don't think. But, yeah, man. Coming Friday.
That's Friday.
Everybody's like, we need Animal Crossing now in these trying times. Some big news came out, man, about Xbox Series X. And big news is kind of subjective, depending on if you care about computer programming type stuff or whatever I'm trying to say. Computer specifications. The Microsoft official website or Xbox official website put out all the details on the actual specs of the Xbox Series X, which we still do not have a release date on, and I don't think we're going to get one for a while because once again we don't know what the hell is going to happen. But they came out and said that there's going to be 8-core CPU. They talked about the 12 teraflops. Everybody doesn't know what the hell means again. There's going to be like the custom 16 gig memory, 10 gig memory bandwidth, a terabyte of internal storage, which I'm going to ask that. Well, I should also say it's a custom solid state drive that's a terabyte internal storage, which means it's going to be faster on loading games. But also a terabyte, how do you feel about that size being the starting point for the Series X?
I mean, I feel like it should be at least 2, but I feel like with the more, because they already don't want to give you a terabyte anyway. Yeah. Obviously, they're like, yeah.
One game later.
Yeah, so I just feel like it's cool, I guess. It's better than still trying to push out 500 gigs.
Yeah, the one thing about it is that it is a solid state drive, and those are more expensive than regular, like hard drives or whatever. But they're also faster, so it kind of comes, especially it's like custom and whatever the hell. But a terabyte, yeah, it's probably gonna be like roughly 6 to 10 games. You know, if you're talking like AAA, like big shit. So that's gonna get it could get filled fast, but it also depends, like you said, on what games you play. They're putting you can do internal storage again, up to a terabyte, I guess, expansion card. And I was hearing or reading somewhere in this article that they're gonna be doing like proprietary memory. So like I believe their internal storage, you have to use their recommended official storage device. You can still use external storage, which it says right here 3.2 USB, but for the internal they want you to use theirs because it has to like match up with the type of hardware that they done put in the Xbox Series X. And it talks about 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, and then running at 60 frames up to 120 frames depending on stuff. Talked about that ray tracing stuff again, which they put comparison photos of Minecraft and other things to show like lighting differential, which makes Minecraft look like a weird looking game. They also had like this cool one with Gears 5, which kind of just shows how the lighting changes up. And I guess it makes it look better, but it's also kind of like, I don't know, maybe does it?
I'm trying to see.
Yeah, it kind of like makes stuff darker, but I guess it's kind of bringing in the tones of like the blacks and everything and more. So
I suppose.
Yeah, I think and somebody on Twitter was saying, and once again, I haven't had too much time to look through this article yet. Excuse me, but like one game they were saying went from like loading time of like 50 seconds down to like 20 seconds or something. And I could have been reading some like BS, but talking about how much loading times are gonna be different. Smart delivery. I know they said like Doom, the new Doom game is gonna be on the smart delivery feature, which for people that don't know is like if you buy a game with one Xbox, like Xbox One, then you don't have to buy it again on the Series X.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just gonna be you just re-download it for free instead of there being like a upcharge or something like that. They haven't said like how many games are gonna be able to do that kind of situation. The only ones I think they've said are like Microsoft exclusive, Cyberpunk, which that's not exclusive, but Cyberpunk's gonna be one, and then the new Doom Eternal's gonna be one of them. They also said that the controller is still gonna be battery pack. You still need to have AA batteries, which you can use battery packs like a lot of people do, but it's like, okay, I guess you're just trying to save money then because you're not just making it rechargeable. Yeah. It just seems weird on like the next generation of consoles or whatever you want to say.
Maybe they nervous that people gonna complain about the battery life like they do with PlayStation controllers.
Man, it does suck. It really does
like,
suck.
Don't you? Put your own damn batteries in there then.
But it's confusing though because they put USB-C on the new Xbox controllers, which I need to find the picture of the controller, because they did update it. They put USB-C in the controller, but they aren't using that as a charging like port. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like what's the point of that?
Interesting. They just keep it in mind of the people who like to use the Xbox controllers on a computer.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. There, I'm gonna look at Polygon on it. So they showed off like the new D-pad, and there's the new share button they're gonna put on there. I guess it's gonna be kind of like the Nintendo Switch, where the share button is like if you press it, you save a screenshot, or if you hold it, you save like however much video time, gameplay time. And then the D-pad supposedly is supposed to be more like ergonomic or whatever the hell you want to say. It has more like a concave look to it instead of being like flat, like the middle is like caved in and the left, right, up, down, whatever. It's like sticking up a little bit. And the controller, I mean, it looks like an Xbox One controller for the most part. It's just kind of, they say it's supposed to fit like smaller hands easier, which I guess it looks slimmer maybe, but I'm not sure. It has cool little bumps on the triggers. But yeah, I'm still really curious because all this stuff sounds nice, but then it's just like, I'm sure this is gonna be really expensive.
Yeah, because that is starting to sound and look more and more like a computer anyway.
Yeah, I know Ryan McCaffrey from IGN was he's like the main Xbox guy over there, pretty like in deep with all this stuff, but excuse me, he was saying that the Xbox Series X is like better than the computer that he played Doom Eternal on for review, which I don't really know what kind of computer he got, but for him to say that means that, you know what I'm saying, this is like a good leap for somebody that's in the tech world. Especially for a console, you know, usually it's always like kind of been behind. But looking at those specs, I mean, it sounds like it's better than my computer shit or round to it. So, and I don't really necessarily know how to compare that stuff, but I just kind of know like a few of the numbers. But yeah, man, I'm still suspecting like a $600 console.
Yeah, I agree.
It's all, and I mean, and once again, the games have to show up for this because all the like ins and outs with smart delivery and Game Pass and stuff is fine, but I don't see how they're gonna be able to get these off the shelves for a high price without some bangers off the bat. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Because for the casual consumer, like graphics and stuff is cool, but if there's anything I've learned over the last few years, people will wait to get a new console. Yeah. Especially for like games to start stacking up and shit like that. And bringing, I mean, coronavirus. I mean, it's almost inevitable. Like PlayStation has talked about specs like loosely like some months ago, but they haven't really said anything in a while. And it seems like with all that shit going on, like I wouldn't be surprised if they don't say anything for a long time.
You know, it's funny because now that you think about it, the moves PlayStation was making as a company kind of seemed to line up. They was doing like social distancing early on. It was like,
that's
yeah,
goofy.
We actually not gonna be a part of E3. Actually, we not gonna be a part of that other little conference thing either. And matter of fact, we gonna holler at y'all next year.
All that shit's dead now.
They just gone.
And that was gonna be like one of the main stories that was gonna be brought up, was how all these stuff was getting canceled because of the virus going around. But now it's just kind of like, well, everybody knows that everything's canceled because now stores is closing, restaurants is closing, like events is, you know what I'm saying, Vegas can't make money because ain't no sports to bet on right now. So it's a whole weird like effect on all these businesses and stuff right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not to get into political, because I was about to talk about some other shit. But yeah, man, it's just so weird though, because reality can just change like that.
Yep.
And as gamers, we're always in like well, you know, we're kind of over here, guys, and now we're like, shit, I can play games, but is everybody like turning to zombies outside? Oh shoot. Yeah, man, I'm hoping, but I do hope the Xbox does well though, just for like, you know, gamer conversation, and we're not just like, well, poo that again.
Yeah.
On the we were talking about the movies being closing down and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And to bring this story up real quick, cause this is real quick, and I'm gonna get back to games. Trolls 2, which is coming out in April, I believe, and my children are pretty excited. I'm kind of excited too, actually. That's going to be coming to rental the same day as it's coming to theaters.
Oh, that's tight.
So, one, that is cool because you don't have to leave the house. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but that's like, is this going to be a thing? Oh, here we go. It says $19.99. Okay. So, basically paying for 2 tickets or 1.5 ticket if you just go to the theater. Which, I mean, that kind of makes sense for a day one release of a movie type thing.
Mm-hmm.
The effect of this having on, like, theaters in general. You know what I mean? Like, how are all these production and movie companies going to be able to figure out a way to monetize movies outside of the theater, you know what I'm saying, in a profitable way? Because a lot of people don't want to leave the house. And movies, they keep making money, but prices are going up. But it always seems like there's less people at the theater these days.
Yeah, it does.
Unless it's like an Avengers or something, Star Wars.
A big crazy movie. Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know where this is leading to. To me, it seems like, just like a lot of things, it'll take a while. But if people start to kind of see the options, like, you know, it's kind of here. Because, shoot, Frozen 2 came out on Disney Plus this past Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And what they came out with November, and it's March. So, you know what I mean? And they were supposed to, it had just came out on Blu-ray, but it wasn't supposed to get to Disney Plus until June. So I guess Disney's on, like a 9-month-ish.
Mm-hmm.
It comes on our shit turnaround.
Yeah, and that's pretty fast, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just kind of like, what do I really lose by not going to the theater and just waiting a little longer, besides conversation and spoiler, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and trying not to, for somebody to be like, yeah, because at the end, everybody gonna smoke.
No! I mean, you know, and with kids, like, when you got, like me, you got kids, you got to pay for 4 tickets, you got to pay for the popcorn, all this stuff. Like, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like, man, I can just...
into a nice little chunk of change being spent.
And my kids, as I've talked about, they on YouTube and Netflix already anyway. Mm-hmm. So it's just kind of like, they really don't even see commercials. Like, they don't know a movie's coming out unless we go to the movies and they see a preview, or they just randomly see it, like, maybe on a YouTube ad or something, which... that just depends on a lot of things. Right. So they don't even really know half the time if something's coming out. So it's like, I don't really have to worry about being like, oh man, they know such and such is coming, man, I gotta take them. Mm-hmm. It's like, shit, if I just wait a little bit of time, I can spend this money and whoop, there it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or if it's just gonna pop up on Netflix or Disney Plus, then I just save freaking $50. You know what I mean? So how much is that going to have an effect on people? Because, I mean, shit, even if you going, shit, you still don't want to pay that damn money. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, this is kind of like, it's a good thing, but it's also kind of like, man, damn, people, this is where robots and people losing their job comes into play. No, I'm kind of scared on the robot part, but
man, dang, not the robots.
I mean, as I ramble on about that, like, how do you see yourself kind of doing that? You know what I mean?
What you mean, like, far as like not going to the movies?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know, cause you know me, like we feel like we was just talking about this. I like to go to the movies. Like,
Yeah,
that's something that is a part of the whole, like, you know, watching a movie. You know what I'm saying? To me,
that experience.
yeah. But I mean, if I can watch it at the crib, that's cool too. If I can still actually, you know, I don't have to wait that long or whatever, then I'm with that too. I don't really have no complaints.
Yeah.
One way or the other. I would, you know, of course, I would love for the movies to be a thing for as long as it can, but obviously it's not, especially the way things are looking as of today. So, you know, kind of gotta take what you can get, basically.
Yeah. Excuse me. Shit, I had a point. I distracted myself. Whatever. Oh, no. Well, it's because, you know, and a lot of movies got pushed back because of the virus and, you know, worried about, you know, they worried about money, essentially. You know what I'm saying? If nobody's going to be able to be at the theater, so why put the movie out?
Yeah.
But James Bond got pushed back and Fast 9 got pushed back until next year. A lot of production is stopped on movies right now that was going on, pre-production, whatever. So we're really about to see a lot of, I mean, we're going to see delays, obviously, but we're going to see a lot of stuff that's supposed to be out next year, come out maybe the year later. You know what I'm saying? So all these, like, weird, like, all these movies that were, like, we thinking we're going to be so soon are going to be, like, way later and shit like that. I know even, like, the Disney Plus, like, Low-Key and all those shows are getting pushed back, too, right now. So a lot of shit is just kind of like, but I wonder, like, how far that's gonna go, because like with, you know, Trolls doing this and that comes out next month, they're just like, well, we'll do it like this. But like James Bond was supposed to come out next month too, and I don't know what necessarily what their plan was and why they had to delay it. But you know what I'm saying? It kind of just like, I wonder, like, you know, what economic they saw was like, well, I guess we won't do that. You know what I'm saying? What was that difference in logic on those companies?
To make them be like, now that you mention it.
Because what Trolls is Universal, and I think, the hell I just dropped? Shit. And what James Bond is Paramount, I think, maybe. I'd have to look. But
sounds like it.
But yeah, it's curious to see, because then, you know, Disney, they were saying they're going to be losing like $400,000 a month or a day or something like that. So, you know, they got so much money, but even they gonna be like, man, I ain't trying to lose that shit. Like,
come on, what? So, all right. So, what's the plan here?
Yeah,
what we gonna do?
We gotta put out what we got, man. Put it out.
Say, open the vault, man. Forget it.
Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, it's really weird, man. Because we could talk about like all the stuff we like about shit, but then it's just like, man, damn, how much stuff are we not even gonna be able to talk about because of what's going on? So yeah, it's really strange, man. Very, very strange.
It's a rough time right now for everybody.
I think I had something else. Oh yeah, because there was rumors of a Tony Hawk game coming out this year, because some band was like, oh yeah, man, we just got some songs, the Death Set, I don't know who the hell they are, but they got on Facebook and was like, yeah, man, we just licensed 5 new songs for Tony Hawk 2020 game. That's like all they really said. And everybody's like, wait, what? And we hadn't heard anything after that, so I don't know if they got in a lot of trouble or what. I don't even know like who would be making a Tony Hawk game. I don't remember any like announcements on like contract stuff, because I know I don't think Activision had that license anymore as far as I'm aware. But
They just making up some shit. Or you know what? It probably was. And then they was like, guess what, guys? You ruined it for everybody. It's over.
It's done.
Project's dead.
Stick a fork
It was supposed to be a surprise. If it can't be a surprise, it doesn't exist.
I don't want a surprise party. See, that's pretty weird. I don't know why that was even like why they would do that. And once I don't even know who the hell Death Set is, so maybe they're just ignorant as much as I am. And I don't even know if I want another Tony Hawk game as much as those were good back in the day.
Yeah.
Because it's like we just want Skate 4, and if it's not like that, we don't really care.
I don't want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it.
Because especially if we don't know even who's making it, that's just kind of weird.
Yeah, just leave it alone. Shh.
Sticking on the games and talking about things possibly rising from the almost dead, Reggie Fils-Aimé, which I don't even know how to say his name because I've heard it 1,000 times, who used to be the North America Nintendo president, but he retired like last year. Now he's on the like board of directors at GameStop, which I guess they're basically trying to save GameStop is what I'm about to say.
Mm-hmm.
So which is good news because he was pretty good for Nintendo, and he was like one of like the big faces in like corporate world of gaming. So I wonder what he's gonna be able to do for GameStop in the next, amount of time. This is like a shitty time to be coming into anything. Once again, it's like whoop, timing. But GameStop is, they every month they getting punched in the eye and they hoping for these systems to come out this year. It's like God damn it, I need y'all to get these systems together right now.
Please.
Yeah, they about to start selling donuts and shit.
I guess that's the new popular item.
Yeah. Who did you say the other day was selling donuts? KFC.
I still want to try them. I ain't tried them yet, but I want to.
Cause what do they got? Like donut sandwiches or something? Like
they
the
got
State Fair.
They just got donuts. You can get like 5 or 6 donuts.
Chicken flavor.
They got, cause it's like, I don't know, maybe it's like a dessert thing, or maybe it's like a play on like chicken and waffles or something. I don't know, because they got that too now, chicken and waffles. So, I don't know. I'm going to try them one of these days, and I'll let you know how they taste or what's up with them.
Are you a fan of chicken and waffles?
It's cool. I don't like, I'm not like seeking it out.
But it's
somebody have
it's not
it
off the table.
Yeah, and it's good. I mean, but I feel like waffles, I don't know. I like waffles, but something about like, I don't know.
Yeah,
so it's just,
I'm not a big waffle person really either.
And I mean, yeah, I like, but no, because it's not that I don't like waffles. But I think I really only like, they got to be crispy or maybe like little waffles.
See, you like them crispy? I like them softer. I don't like crispy ass waffles, man. It's just pointless to me. It's like, what am I eating right now?
A waffle.
Because burnt, like even like toast, I don't really care for toast that much.
Yeah.
Like toasted sandwiches or just toasted bread. Like it's like I don't like that too much.
Because I can't eat bread that's not toasted.
Honestly.
Oh yeah. No. Unless it's like, I guess.
That's why we're different. Because I've had chicken and waffles at a couple places, but the best one I've had is at there's a restaurant inside a Market District that has it for breakfast. I don't know if they still do. It's been a while since I had it, but they had the syrup that was like a spicy honey flavor. It was pretty fire. But to get off a chicken and waffle.
Because that makes a big difference too, the chicken.
Yeah.
And how the chicken is cooked. If it's too crispy, if it's too much bread. Yeah. So.
Like Hooters wings got too much damn bread. Ugh.
Man, I don't even know. I ain't had a damn Hooter.
They had a Hooter.
Shit, in a minute, bro.
I ain't had a Hooter in a minute.
I know Hooter's here in 20 years.
Shit. What the hell? Yeah, chicken and waffles, man. I'm a pancake guy mostly, though, honestly.
I like cinnamon. I just gotta have cinnamon in it, and that'll be the deciding factor if I'd rather have a pancake or a waffle.
Cinnamon. NFL 2K might be coming back in some shape or form. because Madden doesn't have a super exclusive rights to NFL anymore. Which the 2K announced the other day that they're going to start making football games again, but they're not going to be simulation inspired. So they might be more arcadey maybe with the NFL license. I'm not sure. But it's good to see that Madden doesn't have a stranglehold on football anymore.
Yeah, that's cool. See what somebody else can do.
Looking at those graphics that I used to think were so great and look kind of crazy right now.
At Farmers Week.
It was a nice try, though.
Oh, stupid. What is his name? J.K. Simmons. The 2K5. I'm trying to think of how many 2Ks I played. I think I played all of them. The old ones.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, after 2K5, man, it's kind of hard to match up to that. Yeah, I'm glad it's pretty raw, actually. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm wondering like how they're going to do that because a lot of people remember the good old days.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of kids these days that haven't played 2K at all.
Nothing about this.
It's just scary to think. But yeah, I'm excited for that, man. Because I played the shit out of some 2K5, especially customizing my crib. That's some 2000 stuff for real.
And it was all about having a crib, boy.
But I was never the type to play on football games on hard difficulties. Be honest with you.
I don't know. I play like medium, I guess, you know.
Yeah, play on pro, normal setting. Yeah, a lot of people that swear they play like on all Madden and stuff. Like, man, how?
That shit tough, boy. I'm not that good at all.
It's just a lot of strategy involved.
Close, man.
All those super pro, because I don't know how to sit in my chair. All those super pro players that like make money for it and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm excited for that. What is another story that I had that I give a damn about bringing up now? Oh, yeah. Remember last year we were talking about, hell, was it last year when they said it? Maybe it was the end of 2018. It was some time ago now. But Jason Schreier had reported on Kotaku that E3 did get canceled, obviously. But then WB was supposed to be talking about the next Batman game, whatever Rocksteady's doing, which they usually make Batman, but they're not, I guess, because Montreal's making that Batman game, which they kept teasing, which we talked about, and they're supposed to talk about that Harry Potter game that we had been questioning how real that video was from a while ago.
Yeah,
and I guess it is real, but they were gonna talk about it. And now we're never going to hear about it forever. It's like I was pretty salty when I saw that pop up the other day. And that was really the only thing I saw. That was a weird video. That was the only thing I saw that was super strange. That was like the only thing I saw that was kind of like a rumor-ish. Like, this is what was going to happen at E3. Like, nobody else had really said anything, which, you know, Sony wasn't gonna be there anyway, and Nintendo usually there in like a halfway capacity. So all the like third party developers was like, you know, holding it up. Which now E3 is probably dead because they already were like struggling, and now it's gonna be like, well, do we really need y'all? But yeah, I want to know about that Harry Potter game, man.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be like you were supposed to be able to create your own player. And yeah,
RPG-ish and stuff.
Seemed like it would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, man, I'm really wonder how a lot of these companies are gonna work all these like announcements out and fiscal year stuff and all that. Once again, back to they not losing money and stuff like that. Because I don't think there hasn't been any said delays on any games because of this yet, I don't think.
Not that I know of either.
And it's kind of easier for games to like, I mean, but if they can't work and finish the game because, you know, they got to stay away from each other, possibly, I don't necessarily know how they do that, but that's one thing. But, I don't know if it's going to be like the movies where they're like, oh shit, we got to push some stuff back some more, whatever. Yeah. So, in a lot of games, you know, games can just come out digitally anyway these days, so it's kind of like they don't have to worry about retail as much. Store retail?
Yeah.
Well,
so they still gonna get their numbers up. There's ain't really no effect on the numbers aspect.
shit. I had saw, and you talking about numbers, and I was saying shit because I had like two thoughts in my head. Once again, the numbers that came out for like top selling games from February, which I need to find. I want to click clack on my damn computer. But once again, Grand Theft Auto was in the top 5 on games. I think they were even like maybe number 3 or something. Call of Duty was number 1. 2K, NBA 2K was like number 2. And I think Division was like number 5 since it was like $3 for like 3 weeks straight.
Yeah.
But yeah, all those numbers, man, it's gonna be really weird. Like how much digital is about to go up. Mm-hmm. It's already been rising, but how many people are just gonna like, man, I can't even leave the house. I guess I gotta do it.
Outside, man. Damn.
Where is that list at?
I ain't got. Cause then you gotta get you a hazmat suit. You gotta have a protective baggie to put the game in the bag that they give you.
Put it in the bag, man. Put it in the bag. God damn it.
A lot of work.
Here we go. Getting it off of VG 24/7. Call of Duty Modern Warfare number 1 of February. 2K20. Grand Theft Auto 5. Yes, it was number 3. Or for the year, it was it was number 3. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot was number 4. That's what I was missing. I think they said that sold like 2 million copies so far, which is really good for any game, but especially for an anime game. I think it outsold Fighters too, which I'm like not surprised, but I was kind of shocked by that.
Yeah.
Especially just like over the it's what it came out with mid-January, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Division 2 was on sale forever for $3, and they just had that new expansion, so that kind of got some hype. Mario Kart 8 is still up there. Ring Fit Adventure is up there in the top 10, number 7, which I got my wife that, and she probably played it like once or twice, but she likes it, so I guess it's all that matters. Mattern, Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, and then Fallen Order rounding it out at number 10. So I'm not really surprised by that list.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people were, because that Dreams game just came out, which we had not talked about like really at all. The game creator for PlayStation, but that didn't even crack like the top 25 maybe. Like it might have been up there for like a week, but it didn't do like that well. Yeah,
because we had talked about it for a little second.
We had only
just being like what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I had just saw a lot of first week like, oh man, this guy made Mario, this guy made Sonic, and I hadn't seen anybody really make original stuff. And I know that there's people that have made original ideas, but a lot of just like, oh hey man, I can remake this Sonic level real quick.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh cool man.
Nice. I ain't buying.
Yeah. Here's your like.
Thanks. Cool. Peace out.
It's a lot of people are like, man, I don't know how to make a game, and it was like I've seen all these people with the product out there, but then I'm like, man, I don't even understand how they did it. You know what I'm saying? I haven't went to look, but I haven't seen like how the tools actually work.
Yeah, watch a video of it or anything.
And I know with Dreams you can use those PlayStation Move controllers, like those sticks or whatever you want to say, the wand or whatever.
You can draw shit. That's cool.
But you can also use a regular controller. But I guess people are saying the wand is like easier, but I don't know.
Artists.
Yeah, artiste. Yeah, man, it's pretty crazy that Grand Theft Auto just keeps being in the top 5.
People love that game, man. It's just such a big ass run around, do whatever you want game.
And it's like, but who is buying it though? Like, you know what I'm saying?
People just like catching up. Being like, man, all my buddies been playing Grand Theft Auto, man. It's time for me to go ahead and get it.
Like, to me, the only thing I could think of would be, like, maybe if there's, like, some perk, like, on Shark Cash. Like, if you just buy the full game, you probably get something cool. Or kids that can actually buy it themselves for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know after 7 years what reason there would be to be that so high up. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. And I guess also, because then it means that people keep buying it. And it's like, you don't already have it?
That's what I'm saying. Like, who does have this game?
Damn.
Like, I don't know what's like going on. I don't know.
He was just buying it again. You know what, man? I'm about to just go buy Grand Theft Auto, man. Forget
Yeah,
it.
you know what? I got a hankering. Oh shoot.
I want a fresh Grand Theft Auto disc.
I want to see like a whole like top 100 of like games, but yeah, it's pretty weird. Getting off, I don't think there's any other game stuff. I don't think. Excuse me. Something that I thought was pretty big because I like Toku stuff, which for people that don't know is like Godzilla and Power Rangers or Sentai and Kamen Rider and Ultraman and all that stuff. But Shout Factory, which is a I don't even know how to describe what they are. They release different like old TV shows and shit on like DVD or whatever. And they had been putting out a lot of Super Sentai and Power Rangers stuff for like American people, such as us. But now they just linked up with Pluto TV, which I didn't know was a thing. And I guess you can get it like on Roku and stuff. But now they've made Toku Shoutsu, which is a new streaming app to watch different Toku shows.
Nice.
So for like the first time, Kamen Rider is like regularly gonna be available in the U.S. Which in the past, for people that like it, you gotta like get it off of like a torrent site or YouTube or something, or a bootleg from a convention or some shit, eBay. So now they're actually gonna be putting it out over here, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's like once again, it's like a niche audience thing a little bit, but it's pretty cool that they found a way. Like, this will make sense for people.
Yeah.
And people have been asking for a while. I don't know why it took so long. I don't really know what the difference is between Kamen Rider being here and like Power Rangers or Sentai. I don't really know like what the issue is with like fandom like that. But then they've had Kamen Rider shows adapted in America like a couple times. But it's been like, it was like 2005 or something was the last time that happened. It was like Dragon Knight or something that they adapted from one of, I can't remember which one, but yeah. It's pretty, it was just something small but cool, I thought.
Yeah, that's tight though.
Was it? Oh yeah, starting March 17th, so yeah, right around the corner.
Cause that gives a person like me who has no idea any of that other than like the, popular stuff, the opportunity to check it out.
Yeah, and it's been a while since I've really watched any Kamen Rider or like Sentai and everything. Like, I was like really into it like 2012-ish, 2013. I was like really deep down in it. And then at some point I was like, I didn't even... So for some reason I just stopped watching it. Not to like... I wasn't like mad at it or anything. Yeah. I was just kind of like... I had like one of those... Because that was when... It was weird. Me and Letitia had this conversation. We were at C2E2, where the first convention we went to, or me and her went to, was the Cincinnati one, like 2012 maybe. Because I went to San Diego with my brothers 2011. But then, and Comic-Con was already big, but this was like a weird time where cosplay started getting popular, and then like all like the Power Ranger actors was like, oh yeah, we can get on this con thing and start getting like some money and showing people we're still alive and we're not, one trick ponies. You know what I'm saying? It was like this weird thing where, to me, it seemed like Power Rangers kind of helped this like explosion of the convention scene. Like, and obviously like the Marvel movies got big too. Yeah. But then I feel like those are like the top three between cosplay, at least to me, cosplay, like Power Rangers and that. And then there's other stuff, like there's anime conventions and, obviously comic book characters, and Doctor Who had a resurgence in the same, like, kind of time, too. So it was like this weird, like, melting pot happened that I don't think a lot of people kind of noticed. But, yeah, I just had got back into Power Rangers, like, pretty heavy during that time. Then I got into Sentai and then Kamen Rider and stuff, so... But yeah, if you've never seen it, this would be a good time to be like, oh yeah, some hokey funny shit. Yeah. I don't know how many seasons are going to be on there, because Kamen Rider came out before Sentai / Power Rangers did, so they got way more stuff to show. 1971 they came out. I think Power Rangers started 75 or 79. I can't exactly remember. I think 79 maybe, but Yeah. Off of that one. That's, I don't know how much more we got, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had put a note on the doc about patience with games, and I think that might have correlated with Monster Hunter, but it was also a question I kind of had. But I think I was gonna kind of ask you, I guess, just basically about taking your time with video games, or like how much investment you put into things and stuff, which we kind of covered with Monster Hunter, just in terms of like instant gratification.
Mm-hmm.
How much should we give to a game, and how much should a game give us in return? I guess, I don't know. I can't remember my question now.
Yeah, because I mean, it just always basically comes back down to like what you like and what you feel like. Okay, I like this, but am I gonna put 4 hours into this?
Yeah.
You know, am I gonna pour like my next like free 3 hours into this?
Yeah. My time is precious, thank you very much.
You know, so I feel like, and it just depends on that the time in which you do, get some gratification out of it. Are you actually willing to wait it out?
Sacrifice.
And, you know what I'm saying? With a game like Monster Hunter, where it is pretty fast, but it's not at the same time. I feel like, to me, like the time that you sit down and play Monster Hunter is like equivalent to if you playing like My Player on 2K or something.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a good like 20 to 25 minutes, depending on how things are going for you. You know what I'm saying? It might be, it might be a little longer, it might not, or whatever. But I feel like if you can sit and play a whole game on 2K, then you can play something like Monster Hunter or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 2K ain't easy.
And just in terms
really
of
playing it.
Yeah, exactly. And then in terms of like time spent, it's like, because man, on My Player, sometimes them games, boy, it's a long night on that shit.
Sweat a little bit.
Man, it's like, dang,
man. Kyrie, stop crossing me up, man.
That shit crazy.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll see what happens with this next couple days and everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping we get some time streaming or something with the Animal Crossing, so everybody can see how we play that game and the hokey shit, funny shit we might do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really curious to see. I want to see how many people on like my friends list get it. I know a few will, but yeah, I'm definitely curious to see how like me and you are gonna like build up our islands and crash in each other's parties and stuff. It's gonna be pretty funny. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
Sure, it's right around the corner.
I need to get back on watching TV, man.
I've been watching stuff, but I don't know. I guess I just been watching stuff. I haven't really been saying, because even like we was talking the other day when we was playing Monster Hunter about like how I watched Fire Force.
Oh yeah.
And I just been, I don't know, watching it and just been like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, what else can I watch? Just looking for more content.
Down, man.
Because I'll just be like, damn, okay, I'm done watching now. What can I watch now? All right, that's over.
Write it down, 'cause
it's not that I forget to say anything. It's just that I'm just not even thinking about it, because I'm trying to figure out like the next thing that I want to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where I'm just like, all right, I'm done with that.
Gotta let me know, man.
What's next?
At least I'll be able to remind you or something. I don't know, maybe. Cause yeah, I mean, it's easy to just kind of be like you said, you watch something and you be like, up, next thing. Cause I mean, I do that, cause I watch something a lot of times and it'll be like 2 days ago and I kind of damn near forget, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just I don't know what that is, and I don't know if it's just because some stuff sticks with you more than others, or what that, how that really works. But yeah, man, don't be forgetting to talk about Fire Force, cause especially because I watched that so long ago now that I'm damn near like, I don't even damn near remember what I watched. But
right. But then I think too, like, it just depends on like, when I actually watch it, because then it's like, well, I know ain't nobody even watching this or even like thinking about it, or you know what I'm saying? Where it's like I'm just watching it when I feel like I'm ready or I got the time. It's like, man, people already been watching this. I'm just gonna get, absorb this information and keep it pushing.
Yeah, you never know, cause especially like anime, people are always just like, man, what anime should I watch? Or I thought about watching that, and I hadn't yet.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I mean, that's just kind of the life though with binge shows.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially when a lot of people seem to find the stuff they like and then they like rewatch it, which I don't do
true.
a lot of that. But it's a lot of people that, especially people like, man, I'm gonna watch The Office again. It's like, man, hell.
Yeah, I mean, and some stuff is like, you know, you can turn it into a sleep show, but even then, it's like, all right, I don't want to watch it. Because even like with like Seinfeld, you know, I was watching that. I was watching a lot of that, and now it's like, yeah, I can watch it if it's on or whatever, but I done seen it so many times in so many different directions that it's like, nah, don't turn it on right now. It's cool.
Did your analysis on it.
Yeah, I don't need to watch no more of that.
Yeah, I can dig that. I just need to watch, because I had started watching, I had been watching Academia, but then like my regular TV shows, like I got caught up on All American and they ended on a cliffhanger. So I'm like, God damn it. So I'm kind of upset. I'm not upset about it, but I was just like, man, I want to see what's going to happen next. So I got to wait till the fall or whatever. Hopefully it still come out in fall. But that, and then like I still got to watch Black Lightning and Legacies and a whole bunch of other stuff like that. Then get back to reading manga and shit like that. So that's what happens when I actually play a video game for like 12 hours straight without blinking an eye.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. I think that's a wrap on all that.
It's cool.
Jambling, rambling, scrambling. Yeah, I'm hoping to get some more Monster Hunter in and some Call of Duty. Because I was thinking about Call of Duty at work. I'm like, man, I kind of want to shoot some people.
Yeah. In
a gaming sense. But then I was like, but do I want to smack a Toby Kadachi in the head? I don't know. Depends.
Just like some of them aerial flips, boy. That insect glaive is flingy.
Flingy. Who you calling flingy? Oh, shoot. Well, I think we can wrap it up, man. This was another episode of Black Nerd Planet.
Another one in the books.
Not to get associated with Black Planet, which I was never on because I wasn't cool enough. Did you have a Black Planet page?
Yeah, I did, but I mean, I treated it like any other social media, how I treat it today.
It's just there.
Just to make.
Just
more,
in case.
Yeah, you know me, I'm more of a kind of through the looking glass kind of person.
Oh, lurker.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been staying, we was about to end it. I've been staying off of Facebook a lot more lately. And it's kind of refreshing.
Yeah, Facebook is crazy. Like, I know we were talking about like Twitter and stuff, and Twitter is wild too. But I think maybe it's because of like the demographic that's on Facebook. Maybe it's just the people that I am friends with on Facebook. Man, but people be on Facebook saying some crazy ass shit. Man.
Well, it seems like people, it's like a ratchet up level. Like Instagram, you can kind of get either or. Yeah. But then like Facebook, especially because everyone on Facebook, you know who they are for the most part. And when they say some nonsense, you be like, man, what is wrong with these people? But then like Twitter, you don't know who this person is, where they come from, if they catfish, and they just like, either they
just
posted
saying some random shit.
Yeah, man, some of those off the wall stuff, some non-PC stuff. You know, it's just crazy. Like,
yeah, I guess that is what makes it different. It's like, damn, bro, you saying that's how you get down like that? Get down like that? Wow.
And because even like, if you, I don't know if you really even thought about it like this, but between like how people use the stuff differently than how it began, and obviously all these sites have evolved over time, but people don't use like Facebook and Twitter and stuff like how they initially were. Like people kind of figured out the rhythm of the game, basically. Like, yeah, Twitter is wild though, man.
Twitter is cool, man. Just social media in general is crazy, man. Because like you said, I mean, because until recently, I wasn't really on it like that anyway. So for me, it's like the opposite. Like, you know, you like, all right, I need to take a break. And I'm like, oh, let me see what it's talking about then. But it's just funny because it's like, you know, it's like, damn, yo, this shit is crazy. Yeah. The internet is undefeated, man.
Oh, shoot. the thing. Oh, I had another point. I once again forgot.
It
don't matter.
Here, man. Be careful on the internet. That's my tip for today. That's the tip of the day.
Get a lot of trouble.
You get on the internet, be careful.
And on that note, it's Black Nerd Planet episode 85. Catch us every week. And all that good stuff, man.
Hit us up. Like, subscribe, comment. Well, not a comment, because I don't know what you can comment on. But
it depends.
Yeah.
YouTube, you can comment.
There you go. See, there are places for you to comment.
In other places, you can hit a heart button or whatever icon they prefer to use on your respective
the equivalent
site.
To a comment.
And yeah, man, just make sure you click us at least for half a second. I don't know. But if you got to this point, you're over for way more than that, which that is even better.
Appreciate it.
And that's a wrap, guys.